Yep. Yeah. Fuck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Fuck.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Ow! Ow! You don't give a fuck about this dance, bro!
Welcome to the show. Hello, everyone. Flying solo from the satellite of love to come to you on Valentine's Day. Keep your heart true and stick with me for the next 2 or so hours. A wave of nostalgia wipes over you as we play a little Final Fantasy VII Remake. Shouts out. Who would have thought our lovely lovebird, King Lord Bryan, he's off in La La Land for Valentine's Day. My boy's got to be out there smooching, I bet. Probably kissing and hugging, and I wish him and his beautiful fiance the best. And I am here alone tonight without my King Lord, my game coach, as it is. I find myself here solo from time to time, but I've got you. I've got you at home calling in. The Discord is open. Let's chat. Let's hear what's going on. I got multiple camera angles. I might be checking the chat and seeing comments about now developing black eye. What could happen, Garrett? You're showing up on Valentine's Day to PPS with a black eye, and you're not at home spending Valentine's Day with Trish, obviously, because you're here. What's going on? How'd you get the shiner, my boy? Let us know. I can read the chat. I can clearly see that's what's going on. Hey, I assure you, there's no domestic violence in paradise, buddy. This was just a little elbow from my opponent, Vic Valentine. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Vic. Heads up.
Ow! Ow!
Watch out.
Brother!
Watch your back, man.
Brother!
Because, you know, this pretty face is what pays the bills around here, and you're putting black and blue marks all around it.
Brother!
It's supposed to be a little bit of training.
Oh, son of a bitch!
You know, it's not supposed to get out of hand. But we were flying off the top ropes last Sundays, just Vic and I. It was like a scene out of, in Street Fighter 2 where, the background, or like King of Fighters has this too. It's all animated and shit. Actually, every fighting game has this. What the fuck? Take it all back. In fighting games, how the animations, like, shit happening in the background, right? Like, chickens right now in the back of our practice space were flying around and fluttering, and the coop was exploding as we were cross-bodying off the top rope. But, elbows start flying and shit's landing. I don't even know. I got this weird, like, scratch on the inside of my neck, inside here. What's that? It was like a scab this morning. I couldn't leave it alone, though. When did that happen? I don't remember. I just kind of woke up on Monday and was like, I was all beat up, and I texted Vic. I'm like, you okay, buddy? What did we do? So wrestling is good. It's going well. Can't complain. We're going to take it easy, though, with a little turn-based. Well, actually, the rebuild isn't turn-based, at least if you play on normal. But it's got its moments. It's a chill game. That's why I'm playing it tonight. It's a little easier to play solo without Bryan here, because I'm working the keyboard, the mouse, the console, soundboard. We got songs on songs. That might have been a little too loud, excuse me. But this is where I'm at currently in the Yuffie DLC. Now, I believe I was saying Yuffie a lot. Someone tweeted at me, and she is a looker, so the wooing is acceptable. I did this a lot with Cloud, because Cloud was also beautiful. You just got to get real close to a wall, and then let's get Sansan here in the background. There you go. This fucking guy thinks he's Goku with his power pole and shit. But, yeah, I mean, fucking gooning. Join me as a goon on Valentine's Day for best girl. I'm gonna say it. Now I know all the Aerith fans out there are kind of hanging their head. Maybe, you know, maybe I just know what's coming, so I'm not gonna put my eggs in that basket like I did before. I was pretty crushed as a child playing Final Fantasy VII. What am I saying, child? So when that hit me, what was I? A high schooler? Yeah, for sure. So whenever that came, I got that for Christmas. Named all the characters I fell in love with over that winter break. After all my friends at school, my crushes in the game were my crushes at school. You know, I named Aerith, it was named Corinne. I was fantasizing deeply for a girl several grades older than me at the time, I know. And then what Sephiroth did can never be undone. As some of you know, I won't get any spoilers in the chat. Now, maybe the chat can help me. There's always, what do they call him? Not that. The Nightbot in the chat. No, we like the Nightbot.
Pervert.
No, we like
guys.
the Nightbot. The Nightbot is helpful.
George.
There we go. And George, thank you for putting that in the chat there. The podcast Discord link. I've already seen maybe a call fluttering, or you know, I'll check on it. I'll try to be on the chat as well. We've got the IRL going in the Lazy Boy Lounge. The wheel is in play. You really want to see me get hectic tonight? Spin the wheel. Rocco might stop in. All that and more. We're going to talk about the Olympic board games a little later. Stay tuned. We've got some info on new merchandise from your friends here at Mega 64. For now, I don't know what is she doing. Is she like balancing around? Is she like, oh yeah, she's acting like a kid. Everyone keeps making fun of her, calling her a kid in this. I don't remember. Was she exceptionally young? I mean, they all look exceptionally young, but that's the art style. This part of the game, she's finally pulled off this really cute, like, what was it? A Moogle costume, but it's all like handmade, you know, because they kind of like, so far in this DLC I'm picking up, now I don't remember much from the game, honestly. I played it so long ago, right? But they're kind of laying it on like she's a hick, right? They call her, like, from the Wutai, she's like, they have a slur for it, or like a slang where they're like, oh, you're a W, you're like a Westerner or some shit. And they treat her kind of like a second-class citizen, and her whole personality so far has been like, no, of course I know all about that. Like, I'm not some dumb redneck. A W word. Kaito Kid, is that really it? A Wutai? You're a W. It's something like that, for real. There's some deep writing in the DLC here. But she just has shed the very, like, childish Moogle costume, which I thought looked like extra kawaii and fit the character perfectly. And it was handmade, like, from her, you know, probably family members who sewed it. It's like you didn't buy this from a shop, like they made this. It looked like that, it fit the character. And if she does come from this, this like vagabond clan, or this ninja clan out in the woods, like making their own costumes and toys, it was very fitting, I will say. Ranchy Rose, I don't think they refer to her as a W slur woman. The word slur is very loaded nowadays. Okay, am I ready for anything? What the fuck does that mean? Square Enix. Fucking the Monkey King of China sitting here looking at me with his power pole saying, "You ready for anything?" What the fuck?
Thank you.
I guess. I think we're good here. Okay, we'll see if I spill the coffee. Had a lovely Valentine's Day, I will say, with Trish and the dogs. Took them out to part of the San Diego, down by the airport, called Spanish Landing. It's got like a nice bay kind of walk along the bay. Got a Subway sandwich on the walk. I hadn't had Subway in fucking years. But feel good. I don't feel like I've had too many, like what happened to Jared. Everything's just one sandwich. I think you're safe. I think you just don't want to have like more than one a week or something like that. But these are new characters too. Like I like her, of course. What's not to like? The two guys. One of them's name is Billy Bob, and it's just I think that's perfect because so much of this game was like weirdly Western. Like here's Billy Bob. Now. I don't remember Sansan here either. Is that his name, or am I just thinking of the character? No, it is Sanan. Sanan. Who's Sansan? Is that who Michael plays? Achievement Hunter Michael? Our good friend Michael over at Rooster Teeth. He plays San in Ruby with me. So it's one San singular. This is Sanan, and it's based on Sansan, like the character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Am I getting the lineage correct here? That's why he's Son Goku. They're making some movie, right? Based off, or maybe that's already out. It's like a live action. Oh no, it's a game. Isn't there a fucking action adventure game coming out? I shouldn't honestly be playing this for the first time on stream because I kind of want to pay attention to what's going on. Honestly, maybe it doesn't matter because this shit's all new and bullshit anyway. I'm a real fan of the original game, but I gotta admit, like, yeah, the ending of this remake, I don't even remember what happened, right? So, like, this kind of started, and I keep wanting to meet up. Yuffie's like, yo, let's meet up with the Splinter Cell. I want to meet the Splinter Cell. Also, did I say it right? Yuffie? Not Yuffie? Shit, I didn't say Cat She either. I said Cat Sith in fucking 9th grade. Like, I didn't care. I said Neon Genesis Evangelion for like 4 years, bro. So, like, I got embarrassed at my first anime expo. Come on. This is me, Samus Hunter, we're talking about here. But I gotta pay attention here because now Hardiger's showing up. Reeve, we got Turks. Right, the guys in suits, they're the Turks. They're like a lead squad, kind of like looks over Shinra. Checking the chat. Chat's looking healthy. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. The other one, Killer DLS. So yeah, at the end of this game, right? Not the DLC we're playing right now. Cloud and the rest of Avalanche, they blow up they commit their terrorist act. They do their thing, and then on the bridge, they fight like ghosts or whatever, and they kind of hallucinate Sephiroth showing up. And there's been some like interaction with Aerith, I thought maybe, right? She was kind of introduced. But then, like, I saw in this, it started, and they're like, oh, we lost Cloud. You know, the Avalanche came back to the bar, and they're like, where's Cloud? Oh, we lost him. I don't remember that happening. Did they get split up at the end of the game or something? Like, you do the final battle, you fight, I don't know, the spirits within or whatever the fuck that cloud of ghosts were. And then you lose Cloud? I don't remember that. Okay, we just made it into the front of Nakatomi Tower. Now we got the illegal key cards. We're going up. So far, the game's been great. It's kind of like has these on-rails moments that give you just like, hey, you know, throw your shuriken at some boxes, earn some bonuses. Oh, fuck. We got Excella from Resident Evil 5. Is she like a shit? Is this like, I get it. This is like Succession. She's a Shinra, yeah, Scarlet. She's like the daughter of one of the execs, right? She's looking to take over. See, she looks at the ninja outfit and she judges. She's like, ugh, obviously not from the upper plates. You're slumming it. Oh, she knows exactly who we are. Busted. Whoops. She used the W slur, Kaito. You're right. I mean, from what I remember, the Wutai are her ninja tribe, right? It's like I've heard about in China. There's like a real problem with what is it in Hong Kong? They will call people from the rest of China like mainlanders, or not? Is it mainlanders? Something like that. It's like they treat you different. You don't have enough social credit. This is the fucking problem we're facing here in Midgar. And now we're trapped. So fight's coming on. I'm thinking, so I'm playing on normal, and I'm playing on whatever like the new way to play is, where it's like pretty active. It's not totally turn-based again. So I've been failing a lot, honestly. Some of the battles, it's like, oh shit, I have to learn how to play these characters better. I'm not using dodge. I'm not really using block either, which I should be. Kind of just applying a lot of pressure, going in heavy, building up high HP. Hey, Hellmaker51, good to see you. You said, hey, Garrett. Yeah, I'm doing Japanese, but Hero Benito was saying that this is the one franchise they like playing with English subtitles. I do like the subs on these, not bad. I always run through Japanese first, as well as, for me, I want it to be as close to Final Fantasy VII used to be. So there's no dialogue there. And it's almost like, okay, I get what's being conveyed here in the same way, where I don't really understand what's going on if I'm not reading the subtitles, but I kind of get it the same way. Because even playing, you know, PlayStation's Final Fantasy VII, I don't really recall much of what's going on. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot with Genova, and I get the planet, and I get that Cloud was a member of Soldier, but like the Zack stuff, I'm a little like, I don't remember all the Zack stuff, and we were flashing back, and Sephiroth fucked his village up. I remember that. That wasn't cool. Do we want a potion? Sometimes you can buy shit on the cheap. Not today. Not today. Oh, they got like goodies. Oh shit. I don't feel like upgrading yet. Good to know. It is a possibility, though. I will look and see if there's materia I don't have. I haven't bought those two yet. Cleansing, Revival. I don't give a fuck about Barrier Binding. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we good. Also, I won't move on to a weapon until I've maxed out the levels of the previous weapon. I don't know, it's just like a way I make these games drag out incessantly long. Cool door, but I don't know what it's for. Get some bonuses. Alright. Is this it? Let me fight something. A little, I will say, a lot of, it's fast at least. You know, you can like run pretty fucking quick through the village, and when you start out, it's like an easy little tutorial area of Midgar that you've been in before. Sector 7 slums. And then there's a lot of shit where you're like kind of moving quick through environments. Not really fighting more than like, you know, it's a tutorial area until you kind of bust out. But there is this kind of like, yeah, collect shit. There's on rails kind of sections that are like this, where you're just kind of throwing your weapon at these boxes. Okay, here we go. Scarlet. Oh, this is like Heidegger's lab. I kind of recognize this. Do I shut her up with that? No. Oh yeah, we're in a test. We're in like a holodeck or whatever, but they're really gonna drop some shit in on us. All right, bring it. Oh, easy. I remember this fucking. I did like this character design, but here, okay, we're doing DLC and we don't even have original enemies. We're rehashing previous game enemies. I'm kind of fucking held down here. I don't want to be here. Also, boom. Let's have him give me a lunge, try to get me out of here. Distract him. Ooh, 350. And a stun? I don't like the fucking sound of that. I gotta take out the little guys by warping there quick. This is something I like learned playing last night. It was like, oh yeah. Take out the little guys first. And you can kind of just get them fast. If I remember the controls. Hey, we leveled up. Alright, I'll let Sansan do that. Oh, also, like, you hit L2, and see how it, like, makes my, my, like, names glow like that? It puts us in some kind of fucking paired mode where we can really kick ass together. And it applies pressure really well. Oh, I'm hurt. Let's go bigger. Let's go bigger. I do like this move. I've got fire infused with my weapon, so when I throw it out there, it's infused with fire, but then I can also do this ability that makes my ninjutsu, like while my shuriken's deployed. Oh, see, now homie's staggered. My ninjutsu now is fire elemental. I'll fuck that slug ray up with it too. I don't even give a shit. I don't even care, dude. But I like that. I like the fact that my weapon's infused with fire, and then I can do fire ninjutsu. Best against organic, or organic, I should say, enemies. Not so much like mechs. Electricity, obviously. Obviously better. These fucking moon drives. Yeah, I remember them not being fun. Huh, easy. Alright, no problem. No challenge. Did I play Crisis Core? You know, I played the original on the PSP? No, I'm sorry, it wasn't the PSP, it was the, no, it was. I'm trying to think, like, fuck, what was the other one called? It wasn't Vita. It was PSP. Yeah, I had the fucking UMD. Still have it. But I didn't beat or even open the sealed copy of the PS4 version I have. I'm getting my ass kicked now. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't understand. Maybe someone out there can help me. Because I have, and I love that you can just chill and put it in slow motion and like take your time now. I have an ability where it's like I've linked with the linked materia slots synergy with lightning, so that my partner will follow me by doing a lightning attack, is how I think it works. Or does he need the synergy in the lightning attack and I just do regular lightning on like a single materia slot? Because I can't, let's see if he does it. So I'm going to throw out the spell here. We're going to do some Thundraga on who's got the most HP. HP, as the British say. Hit him! Hit him with 3,000. Now, did he do it? I didn't see. I don't think he did. Does he need a little health? No, we both are all right. Okay, abilities. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to back out. I'm going to put us in that like, cooperative duel mode. Keep getting fucking pressured. Okay, we're in that dual cooperative mode. Who's got, like, full health? This guy doesn't. How do I get to him? There's a way I was, like, warping right to him after I throw the shuriken. Boom. Now then I'm just hitting him with that. Okay, but here, anyway, we're linked. We're going to get close. We're going to do this ability. The synergy fucking Art of War or Windstorm is kick ass. Boom. Staggered. It's going to be a one-hit kill. 360,000. 3,600, excuse me.
Thanks.
Thank you. You're fucking done, son. Scarlet, what else you got? This is you're making me look good on stream. It's called the poorly played stream, for Christ's sakes. Did I finish talking about Valentine's Day? Yeah, me and Trish took the dogs down to the Spanish Landing. That was cute, getting to see them. You know, Camp hasn't checked out the water more than maybe once or twice. So he always loves interacting with, like, what is that? We don't have this in the backyard. There's fucking it was the bay, so it wasn't like crazy waves, but still, it's like bay lapping up against the sand. He's not used to it. Chasing seagulls, that was funny. But yeah, went on a long fucking walk. Ah. Let me help you out here, son. Konnichiwa. She's got that Naruto headband and everything. I will say, they nailed, you know, there's a lot of controversy of characters in remakes getting nerfed, as they say. But I will say, like, the Yuffie costume is pretty intact from head to toe. I remember it being kind of weird, like, her fucking fly is down, and her fly is still down. So they didn't change that. Hold on. Let me face the light here. Yeah, I was even bringing up for comparison. Because I was like, I don't remember there being fishnets. Like, under the ankle or the thigh bangle, she's got fishnet stockings. You can kind of see in the detail. And I didn't remember that at all. But hold on. Let me throw up the Yuffie side-by-side. Boom. Look at that. The fishnets were there all along. I do love, man, Rocco talks about being a sucker for that original artwork and the figs they just announced that are coming out with these OG designs. Like that, I'm kind of interested. It's like I always say I don't have room on the shelf for figs anymore, but I'm kind of fucking interested. But yeah, dog, look we got the bracer on the thigh is the same. The big ass fucking like raptor bird fucking claw protective arm guard. I don't know what the hell that is for. Is that so she can catch? Is it just a shield? It's like a padded shield? I don't know what the fuck that is. Why she got that big sleeve on her arm? I always wondered. I thought it had something to do with the catching her boomerang or shuriken. But they nailed with the fucking green turtleneck crop top. The way everything kind of comes across. Oh, is the other arm fishnetted too? We got opposite. Let's see. They kind of replaced the fishnet on the right arm there. With we just got kind of like a leather sleeve. It's all right. Subtle difference. But again, I am always kind of blown away just at how pretty this game looks. This gets me through not having to play, and I've heard like the new Final Fantasy is actually a lot of fun. I heard good things about 16, and it kind of came out at least around here at the Mega 64 office. Surprisingly, a Final Fantasy game came out, and there was like no fanfare for it around here at all. Like I don't know any of us who got it. I think Rocco's brother, shouts out Y2K Based. But I think Dom played it. Maybe that's it. That's the only person I know. I know Stevie B probably enjoyed it. Shouts out. Happy Valentine's Day all the way over in Ghoul, Stevie. We sure do love you. We're thinking of you. But yeah, I don't know anyone else. Aside from my friend Ruby, shouts out, formerly of the Gaming Cult podcast family. Now of something up and coming that I shall be announcing soon. I think our podcast is coming out later this week. I'll keep you posted if you follow my social media, but I recorded a episode of Pocket Buds with Back Pocket Gaming. That's where Ruby's at now. And it was awesome. It was really cool, so look forward to that. Wait, teenage ninjas? But are they, dare I say, mutant? I'm not going to finish it. I bailed halfway through. You knew where I was going. And that's all you need. All you need to know is that I bailed at the right time. I was like, nah, it's not going. See, Brian's here. Usually they censor me. Well, she's mad. She's screaming. I don't want to be your test subject. But yes, Sanan and Billy Bob and like all these new Avalanche Splinter people, these are like new characters, right? I'm thinking that's what's going on. Oh, she smells it. Oh, whoa, hey. I like these guys. What's up, dog? Okay, first off, L2, we're going into synergy mode, and we're going to stagger the fuck out of you. Boom. Okay, so did anyone know what I was talking about? If I do the spell and I have synergy on it, how do I get him to do it? Because it's not working, right? I'm going to fucking hit Thundra. Thundra. Shock Trooper B. Eat this. Now watch. Will he throw it? No, he didn't throw it out there. Okay, maybe I make him do it. Watch this shit. Ready? Sonon's abilities. Thunder. You've been. Now, do I do it automatically? No. So how does the fucking synergy materia work, guys? Look, after we kill him right now, we're going to look at it. Don't fucking resume me. How dare you not let me? Look. He has the Thunder equipped. Shrubu knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so he's got Thundra equipped. Give me this fucking materia bullshit. Set it. Look, right here. So elemental, boom. That's how I got fire on my shuriken right there. But synergy, lightning, right? Allows the ally to follow the leader's attack command with an attack from the linked materia. Can't do synergy if he doesn't have the same ability. Maybe not sure. I see, but that's helpful. So maybe he... So, and I got lightning on it, right? Okay, now we're going to go check out Sonon. Boom. There's his lightning materia. Like, he's got lightning. But does he also need synergy and lightning? Do we both have to have synergy? He does. Okay, so why isn't it working? He's got the lightning. I've got the lightning. This auto cure materia too. This is a fucking lifesaver. I don't know, folks. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. Again, if you're joining us right now, happy Valentine's Day. We are gooning for Yuffie today in the Yuffie DLC. But now I'm trying to figure out this whole materia mischief. Try not to say the W word. My girlfriend's long asleep, so my Valentine's Day mission has been fulfilled. I'm glad I can join you here on the PPS to play the latest and greatest. No, we're just clearing through this because I bought it, never fucking touched it, and now I feel a panic as the 2-week deadline. It's like less than 2 weeks now. It's closing in. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, or whatever it's called, Rebirth. Almost upon us. What do we got? This might be just some extras. I do like searching areas for extras. Or just, did we come from here? Yeah, that looks like we came from here. I'll go back in. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat. If my ally doesn't have an ATB charge, he won't do the synergy. You're right. I'm not even looking to see if his ATB meter's full. That's it. I think that's it, guys. Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Shrubu, thank you. No, the good one. Yeah, that's for you, Shrubu. Thank you. All right. I wish there was some yellow paint somewhere to fucking show me where to go. Gotta keep looking at my map because there's no yellow paint. I mean, this game has like the blue glowing icon, right? Talk about hitting the jackpot. I like that I get a kick out of being called senpai. I'm the boss, apparently, because this guy, like, I don't know, he's heard of my ninja exploits or something. Or something like that. But he vowed that I should be called senpai and that he would take he would follow my lead, I guess, you know, even though we just met. Let's see. We're saving the planet. And we're stealing materia. This looks like a mech. This thing's got arms, man. It's a V6? What is that? Inline 6? Three heads on each side. V3, huh? Alright, let's go. We turned on the Mako combustor. Check the map out. Goal. It says to go back here. Well, what the fuck? What's upstairs? That's a bench. We don't need that. This is just one big circle? I guess it is. I guess. Dude, I'm raring to fight some more fools, and I want to test out this synergy thing, because I was wondering why last night I could not get that to work. But there you are. And there you go. We got steadfast block. I already had that, but I'll take it. Oh, so is there any more glowing free materia slots? Oh, there's a few. Oh, dude, we're looting the place. Get it. Go on, get it. I will say I want to give a shout out to my homie Slime, the garbage man. I got the Final Fantasy drip on today. You can check out my homie Slime. Fabulous. Canada's premier musician and connoisseur. You know, he's a brand name, Slime. He's putting out stuff that you're going to have to look him up to find, brother. But I felt I'm fully immersed in the nostalgia of my favorite RPG. So why not? Why not dress the part as well? Slime's actually coming down pretty soon. We're gonna hang again. We went and did some excursion out to the New Beverly Theater and saw Gummo about a year or two ago. Maybe it was last year. Wow, what a wild fucking film that is, huh, boys? Woo! Every day it's a getting lighter, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Need some drums. Every day it's a getting harder, going back and forth across the border. My Wutai ass is gonna bomb your day. Hey, 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 hey. So that's kind of a little Yuffie improv. Threw the W slur in there. Hit the fucking button. Okay. It's getting hot in here, guys. Oh. Ah? Oh, yeah, it's not working. I can't hear. I should pay attention to how cute her voice acting is. Yo, so, okay, what's the deal? There's the goal. That's not working. It's got no power. Story. Tell me a way out. Explore the facilities and steal the ultimate materia. Find a way out. We did that. Now we're finding materia. So just keep fucking exploring. Okay. Alright, homegirl. I'm gonna look through every nook and cranny. We can take our first Discord call. I'm waiting for the waiting room to fill up. Please. If you want to talk to us over here at Mega64, if you want to find out what we've been up to, what's coming up. We've got some announcements about the board game Olympics. We've got announcements about upcoming merch drops. There's a V-Day merch drop even. Oh! Available right now. Shall I pick up the first call? Shall we talk to... Who do we got? Rancid Nanners. Let's go. Rancid Nanners, have you heard about the V-Day merch drop? It's Valentine's Day. I'm running in circles. I'm gonna cure myself just for the fun of it. 1260. What's up, Rancid? Hello.
What's up, Garrett? How's it going?
It's going pretty good. You know, I'm
here
gonna pause the game for a while. I'm gonna face a corner and get a nice. It's hard because she's a little shorter. Well, that's kind of cool. Top down even. All right, that's funner to look at than nothing. Well, how the hell are you?
Oh, I'm all right. You know, I did my Valentine's Day thing kind of yesterday since my partner has work today. So
You know,
we made some
aren't we lucky?
bulgogi beef.
Aren't we lucky we don't have to go out and schlub the old lady to the restaurant and the steakhouse on Wednesday and make an appointment with some concierge and go get some flowers when they're the most expensive? No, we're smart. We get it done the day before. Like in your case, our plans. I think I got movie and a nice steak dinner planned for Friday. I think that's gonna be the ultimate Valentine. Who does it on the day? Don't do it on the day. Everything's overpriced.
Yeah, that's like a big. Like I had to go to the store in the morning just to pick up some stuff. I see like
it's a nightmare.
You're talking about all these schlubs. I saw like 12 goons just picking up flowers
NPCs
for their
walking
lady.
around.
Like,
yeah,
you don't gotta do that. Yeah, for real.
Terrible.
I found some punchki for my partner though, because she loves punchki. She's half Polish, so
okay, all right.
know, get those treats.
So you're getting something.
Fat Wednesday, Fat Tuesday. Yeah.
Gotcha. You're doing something thoughtful for them. You're piquing their interests. Yeah, my girl Trish, not into steak or movies, so it's gonna be weird because that's what I picked. But no, I'm just kidding. She likes both of those things, so I'm hoping she digs it. I did pick her up a couple tchotchkes from a theme park lately too. Does that count? If I gave it to her yesterday,
if the thought was there,
it was definitely there. Now, I did say that there's a lot of Valentine's Day merch up, and I do want to, while we're here, do you mind sitting with me, Artie, staying on the line? As we go through...
Yeah, you know,
let's go
shoot your
through...
shot.
Okay, let's check it out. So, hold on. That's still Yuffie up there. Damn it. This is the heavy industrial section. Okay. Would you believe it? Mega 64's Olympic Board Games is here. It's this Saturday, February 17th, starting at noon. We're streaming just like we are here on Twitch, over at Mega 64 Podcast, and on YouTube at Mega 64. But that's not what we're here to talk about, right? And what we should play a song of love, shouldn't we, Artie?
The Valentine's biz.
Yeah. We shouldn't play this loud and obnoxious tin cans being kicked down the street nonsense. Right? We should play something soothing, something
some
calming.
Smooth jazz or something, you know? Get that
So just in time for Valentine's Day, I do want to say you can head over to shop.mega64.com. You can pick up our brand new exclusive Valentine's Day collection. We've put together, the collection's brand new. Hear me out. The shirts and the designs are a favorite collection put together for the first time. This is brand new. For this Valentine's Day, the Metal 64 Hell variant shirt in stock now. Your partner would love one of these for Valentine's Day. Or a Twisted Experiment sweatshirt. Another one of Kiniko's favorite designs. I've also got the Moon Rider t-shirt in stock, ready to go for Valentine's. The House Howler is here. Spared no expense. Again, the skate deck's still on sale. The Green Man. You gotta have one of these. And your lady is probably gonna really be stoked if you give her this on Valentine's Day. I mean, your man, maybe not so much, but ladies love. This is a good gift for V-Day. So check it out. You know, Kevin will ship fast, but probably won't get. Okay, Artie, the penis music's over. Okay, it's over now, and we're back to you.
All right.
Now, you called for a reason, not to talk about our Valentine's Day horror-themed shirt sale, but I'm sure you wanted to talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and the love that you have for the character here on the screen, Yuffie. Yuffie Katsuragi.
Well,
Isn't it? She has the same last name as Misato, right? Or is it Kusanagi? I can't remember.
Oh. But I do like Yuffie because like I'm a big fan of just like a ninja character all the time. Although I have a bit of a complicated history with Final Fantasy VII, if I had to be honest.
It's complicated. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Please explain.
I was a bit of a hater. Yeah, so I was a bit of a hater back in my teen years.
Sure, as one is.
To be honest.
I've been there.
I tried playing 7, and like the characters didn't do it for me, and it was like, you know, it's such a huge, like everybody loves 7. Like I had tons of friends who just swore by Final Fantasy 7, but I'm just like, I don't know, man, it's just not doing it for me, and like that kind of just became like a thing. I'd try questioning the game, and then people would just be like, "Oh, you're just a hater." And then eventually, and I kind of was a hater because it was
so popular.
It was such like this, like, yeah.
I've been there,
it was
man.
Divisive.
Yeah, you know, I still haven't seen like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It was so popular. Everyone was talking about it. It was such a water cooler type thing that it was like, I'm turned off to this. I gotta wait till the hype dies. I gotta wait till the hype dies down.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was kind of the thing, was because like, like talk about Final Fantasy VII, teen years, because it was that point where like a lot of people played it when they were like younger than that.
Sure.
So the nostalgia had kind of grown.
It's kind of my first RPG.
They were like,
I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
It was a lot of people's first RPG.
You know, I didn't play Chrono Trigger. I played Chrono Cross first.
Yeah.
You know, I really, I think Final Fantasy VII was probably like my first actual JRPG. So I think that's the nostalgia and that's the love that I have for it. But if you weren't there at that right time, right? Like, what was your first?
Yeah. I'm trying to think, because like I went through a few of the Final Fantasy games because like, you know,
tried them out.
Pretty popular franchise.
Yeah.
9 was the first one I played. I was like all over the place trying them out.
I liked
9 was the first one that I played that really grabbed me, and it was because I loved all the characters. The story is fine, gameplay is fine. I like the card game in it, but I'm kind of weird for that.
Was that Tetra Master? Which one was that? No, that was a different one. There's like a mini game in this. There's like a Fort Condor that I was like,
that's the one everybody liked.
Now I'm gonna get addicted to another fucking mini game. Like, ugh, I don't have time to level up this. I'm purposefully like not playing the Fort Condor.
You level up the cards in that.
What
was that?
I'm purposefully not playing the Fort Condor mini game because it's like I just need to get through this before the next game comes out. I don't want to get sucked in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sneak
just
attack.
Gotta hit that MSQ, as they say, main story quest.
Yeah. Is that what that means? Fuck, I heard that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't know it? Yeah, that's what MSQ stands for. I got people who play Final Fantasy 14,
MSQ.
so you know I hear that a lot.
Okay, so
yeah,
Sunon and I both have a active ATB gauge, so I'm gonna hit that fucking thunder. I'm not even gonna do Thundraga or whatever the fuck the other one is, because I want to make sure he does the same thing. Did we both do it? I didn't see. Fuck. No, he's still got 2 gauges full. Ow, I'm getting iced over here. Do some jujitsu in the meantime. All right, let's try it again. Spells. Thunder. Boom. Is he gonna do it?
Yeah, right tone. You can blast him. Okay, because speaking of FF14, because I play ninjas like my main class in that game, so I'm seeing Yuffie doing she's doing the mutras and stuff. I'm just like, yo.
Yeah. Oh, the best thing about the Yuffie moveset is like, okay, I can throw the shuriken, and then I can just do ninjutsu. And then I can boost it with this. Well, wait, let me get the ATB up. Boom. We're going to do this ability fire ninjutsu. And these guys are organic, so they're going to take fucking hella damage on this. Boom. Now all my ninjutsu is actually doing fire damage. See, hitting criticals on them. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about.
The thing I like about like Final Fantasy ninjas these days, like with 14 and everything, is they turn them into like weird like combat spellcasters, and that's always like that's my jam. Like I like to have like a cool sword, but like I also want to shoot like a bunch of magic.
Yeah, I did like how it's interesting in the DLC you can only control Yuffie. Sunon can be like you could tell him to do shit, but you can't run him around and do all the fucking acrobatics. With Barrett, Tifa, and Cloud having like 3 characters all with movesets, I was even disappointed. I said this when I played this originally, like you can't play as Red 13, even though he shows up at the end of the game. It's like,
what?
They should have thrown the moveset in for him so you could have 4 characters to switch around through. But just having 3 was a lot of fun. I mainly stuck to Tifa.
The one character that like I'm excited for, and I'll kind of get to, I want to like, you know, fast forward with like my whole storied past with FF7.
Oh yeah, we had a
like I mentioned, I like Yuffie. I like Vincent because he's the edgy vampire guy with the claw.
Yeah.
I even played what was his game? Dirge of Cerberus.
Yes.
It was not a good game.
No, it was not.
But I played it for him.
Yeah.
And if you got to control Vincent in Remake, I probably would have been all over it. But
I think that's
to kind
coming.
of fast forward, like with my whole thing of being a hater for these games.
Sure.
Eventually, I kind of saw some of the later stuff. Saw some stuff with like the big scene with Sephiroth and Tifa, and like Tifa surviving Sephiroth, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. I think I get it with like the story in these characters. Because it starts really slow in the original.
It does. It takes forever just to get to the world map, I remember. Like, is it the whole
Yeah,
first disc?
And that just drew me nuts.
Yeah, it kind of set me up for like, okay, this is how JRPGs are. And then I was spoiled when I played stuff like Xenosaga. No, Xeno...
Yeah, any JRPG that like starts with some energy though.
Xenoblade...
That's, I think, another thing about 9. Like, 9 has some slow moments, but like the second, like, you're on Zidane, the main character, and you're like really, you're doing the whole thief thing, you're doing the thing with like the play, like more is happening.
I really liked 9 too because I felt like it was a callback to old Final Fantasy like sprites.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like you had the little black mage character, you had the knight, you had the thief, and I was just like, oh, this feels like what Final Fantasy is or has been. 7 was so different.
And 8 even continued the whole like,
continued to kind of look modern.
Sci fantasy. Yeah.
It's like Harry Potter though. They're like in a school, right?
It's something like
he's
that.
Immune?
8, a lot of people don't like 8.
What's he immune to exactly? Not thunder. Let me hit him with the thunder.
The robot?
Boom.
Probably fire, right?
Oh, he's fucking immune to it. Okay, son. Let's hit him with the fire ninjutsu.
Do lightning on the robot.
No, the fire is what he's immune to. Oh, it's because my weapon was tinged with fire as well. Yeah, I thought lightning was what I was doing, but it said immune. Hold on, let's see. Oh no, he doesn't have the HP.
Might be crossing your wires.
Let me fucking heal his dying ass real quick. Throw my shuriken. I know it's immunity, but I'm building ATB. Whoops, dodge. I see how fucking last minute I cleared. That was good. Okay, we're linked up. I need him to get some ATB on Do it, Sonon. Get it up. It's almost there. Boom. Okay. We're going to do that fucking synergized Art of War because it's physical attack. Boom. He's taking all those hits. And the big bash. 3,000. Okay. Oh, he fucking self-destructed?
All right. That's dangerous.
He self-destructed and some fucking rollerblader came out here. Hold on a sec. I got to give him with the... Good thing I bought extras. Sunon has a thing too, an ability like where if I die, he will sacrifice his life to give me a basic like Phoenix down.
Oh, okay.
Boom, that was easy.
Hey.
Okay, so you came around to the series in general. It seems like
I would say so.
9's your favorite.
Yeah. Although I did see, I haven't gotten around to playing it myself, but I did see a playthrough of 6, and 6 is another one where I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, but that one, it's really long.
Is it?
It's like 2 Final Fantasy games long, practically.
Is that the one that Rocco's always going on about? Zeromus and Not Zeromus. What's the
it's
fucking...
got Kafka in it.
What's the enemy's
You know,
name?
Kafka's like the big bad.
Kafka? Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah, Kafka, the crazy clown guy.
Yeah.
He's from 6. Yeah.
You know, I like 12. The battle system that was revamped in 12, like, I really fucking liked.
Yeah, 12 was
It's like Pacific Rim in here.
Yeah, that was like kind of where Final Fantasy like moved towards. I mean, with 7 Remake, it's just kind of like this is like kind of more action progression of that same kind of system.
Yeah, with a little bit like there's still like the dungeon crawling, like because I'm scaling this big industrial area and finding, you know, all the hidden crates everywhere, and I'm sure materia I'm bypassing, but it's yeah, it's scratching that itch for me. It was like, dude, don't start the new Like a Dragon because this fucking new Final Fantasy is coming out next week or so. Like, get ready for that. I'm excited to be about to start Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or whatever the second one's gonna be called. And are we sure we're only getting 3?
I heard the new Like a Dragon's really big too.
I'll get to it, but also still I haven't finished 7, so I gotta do. I gotta do 7 before I can do Infinite Wealth. I've definitely gotten farther than most Yakuza games in 7.
All right.
But not far enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for Infinite Wealth, it's like it seems like a pretty direct sequel to 7. I mean, obviously you're still.
I think it picks up like there was that little brief game that kind of links everything, right? Rocco talked a lot about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. With
the man
like
who erased his name.
The last thing, totally not Kiryu. Who is this guy? Erased his name. He's not Kiryu. It's something else.
It's been erased.
Yeah. But to get back to the whole Final Fantasy VII thing though, with like the remakes and like all this, so I came around. I'm like, okay, I get it. I want to experience Final Fantasy VII story. So I was actually looking forward to the remake coming out and being like, okay, yeah, the gameplay looks fun. Things move a little faster.
Sure.
Like, let's get in there. Let's see what the story of Final Fantasy VII is all about. And then they did a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah, it's like
stuff around.
Oops. It's different.
And like I'm sure it's still fine, but it's just like, well, it's not gonna be that old story anymore. So
yeah,
I'm
play
curious.
The
original if I want that.
Could you imagine if they changed like what if Aerith lives, dude? I mean, the sky's the limit.
Well,
it'd be weird.
And I think that is interesting, but it's not what I was hoping to just get to experience the story. But
sure,
for the fans, it's probably better that they did kind of go the route they did.
There's such good versions of the original game though, where you can like fast forward through shit.
Yeah, with, like,
there's really good
remasters
ports of
and
Final
stuff.
Fantasy VII on current consoles and handhelds and stuff. So, yeah, you could definitely enjoy the story still the way it was actually originally written.
Yeah.
And I think that game holds
and,
up.
You know, maybe I'll pick it up on Steam someday.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. And I really do believe that those like PS1 graphics are kind of like beloved now. We're in this period further away from
like
the generation. Yeah, where it's not like, oh, that looks
the Dawn of 3D.
Yeah.
Dawn of 3D is like my favorite aesthetic. I love that.
Give me a
shit
polygon.
So much.
Why'd I do the same thing again? Fuck me.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Polygons.
I'm fucking up.
Just enough textures, you know?
Yeah. Well, did we get to why you now love Final Fantasy?
I mean, it's I don't know if I love Final Fantasy, but
all right,
it's
why,
definitely
why 9 is okay.
I definitely respect it.
Yeah, you respect it.
9's great. Yeah, I like it's got Final Fantasy's got like it's all over the place, and I kind of respect the variety. And while like they still kind of always have like the same summons, the same this, the same that, they do try to kind of reinvent things with each iteration. But I would say 6 and 9 are like the two Final Fantasies where I'm like, yeah, I'm a big 6 and 9er.
669.
For the Final
Nice.
Fantasy. Yeah.
Okay. I get it. So we're still making our way up.
But and I play 14, like the MMO and stuff. Is like the one MMO I played that I actually enjoy at all.
Yeah, I tried 11. That was like my first MMO, and then I actually I did enjoy 14. I played a lot of 14.
Yeah, 14's good.
Not a whole lot, but I mean hundreds of hours before I fell off.
Yeah, that's probably hundreds of hours on
good for
any
me.
given video game is a pretty good run.
Yeah,
I'd say.
you're familiar with it. You know, I had my leather working
Yeah.
class up to like 10. I was doing side missions.
Hey, that's more crafting than I ever did.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I could play those games forever, and especially a game that's engineered like that to be endless. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, I found some people to
You're
fight.
saying all that. I'm playing Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft has no end either. Thank you so much for calling in, Rancid
for sure.
Nanners. Good to hear from you again.
Of course, fun to call in. Glad I could catch you. Talk about
Heck yeah.
Final Fantasy. Yeah.
We're about to get our
Happy
asses kicked
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I'm glad that you were able to spend it smartly the day before and not go out there with all the, what do we call them? Troglodytes roaming the streets today. The chuds out there making dinner reservations. How dare you?
Hey, get out of here. Yeah, you throw a slow cooker meal on the night before the night before. That's how we did it.
Smart.
And then we just played Tekken all day.
Thank you. We sure do love you. We'll talk to you again soon,
Yeah, thanks
Rancid
for taking the
Manners.
call. Yeah, for sure.
Have a good into the Matrix. Okay. Now we both got like we're in the red HP wise, so we need some help here. This is fucking empty now. How many beverages? Of 3, we're down to just 2. So I gotta crack another. We got the tall boy in effect here today. Tall boy Zevias. Gotta bring those for my private stash.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I gotta heal homeboy here. Heal. Feel better, dog? Alright, let's do this Wutai roundup. Boom, boom, boom. Who's hitting me with lightning, by the way? See how we do this fucking... When we're linked up like that, we're fucking button mashing, just stagger them to hell and back. Then we hit them with this. Watch this shit. Abilities. You want the windstorm? Look at the power of the Wutai Ninja. Boom, hits him with the 250. Oh shit, I'm unconscious. He sacrifices himself because that's what true love is all about. Boom, I come back with the Phoenix down. And I'm so in love with him, I'm just gonna hit him with a health. We're not doing cure, we're doing cure ga. Excuse me while I cure ga my guy. No, not myself. Shit. Alright, well we're gonna do myself first. And then we're gonna hit this guy. Wait, we wanna do the limit break. We don't wanna waste it, so let's run around. Get ATBs up, hit him with that. Oh, we're out of fucking MP? Alright, we'll item it. Oh yeah, I have to Phoenix down him anyway. Why was I doing cure? Stupid. Sonnen. Sonnen. You're back, buddy. Okay, now watch this shit. Before he kills him, I'm gonna hit my bloodbath. Bloodbath is pretty sick too. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overkill. Oh, Yuffie, he's dead. Oh, please stop. All right, let me heal. Well, actually, dude, I need a potion or ether, regular ether. I'll take it. Let's give him a mega potion. Is it all HP? No, 1,500. Not that much. He's good for it. Okay, we're making our way up. And I think it's going well. I'm gonna jump on another call. In a second here. Give me a sec. Callers, stay with us. I'm checking the chat as well. Yeah, Stop Bile. What's up, homie? The bow staff guy. No one recognizes this wannabe Goku ass power pole wielding Chinese monkey hero of folklore. But that's what he's based on. The Sun. Or Sun. But he's Sun-on. Oh, you know what? Speaking of my homies, Sun-on and I have some gear we need to throw some points into. Still sticking with the base gear they gave us, even though I have better weapons, but I want to keep the basic. Ooh. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I want to keep the basic while I go through here. See, this is the chill part of the RPG. This is where you take your time, you put your feet up, you answer a Discord call or two. Artie's joining the call.
Hey.
Yeah, Rancid Nanners, you're right. Sun-on Wukong of the Wutai. Hello, Artie. How you doing? Now, do you think... First off, happy Valentine's Day, Artie.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay, now, do you think... I have 28 SP to put in to points here. I'm favoring high HP and extra materia slots. Are you a Final Fantasy player? Have you played the remakes?
Not the remakes, but the original, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, who doesn't like the original? You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
Fuck yeah, I love it. But the remakes are a lot of differences. Lot of differences. But how can we help you today on this this wonderful February 14th? This love is in the air. I'm happy you're here.
What do you think about the IGN saying the PS5 is at its halfway point?
Ooh, halfway point. I think that is a good assessment, and I feel like it's pretty realistic. Now, the reason I think this is because now I gotta stop playing and fucking concentrate on my point here that I'm about to make up on the spot. Okay, but the reason is, you know, video games were invented and this thing called entropy took over because they got popular. And computer power fucking doubled, and we're out of 8-bit, and we're in 16-bit, and then we're in 32-bit, and then we're doing fucking polygons, and now we're doing fucking cell processors, and oh my god, 4K! You know, it just keeps fucking going and going and going. Well, it did that for years, for like, 4-year console cycles, 7-year console cycles. But it's kind of reached a point where, like, okay, we're doing visuals that look so good the human eye can't tell the fucking difference. 8K TVs aren't a thing yet. I mean, they are, but not for a consumer. And how far are you going to push graphics? How far are you going to advance the hardware? The entropy, I believe, has slowed down. I feel like technology has kind of hit not a glass ceiling. Like we're still innovating, but it's slowed down. It's lost its speed, and now I feel like the console cycle is going to last longer to compensate for that. Because what hardware improvements can they make, or can they just keep pushing with software and services like, you know, trying to think. You could stream all of the old library. I feel like maybe we are at the halfway point. That doesn't seem crazy to me. Now, with the Switch, it's different because even now the Switch is like not a 4K screen. It's not as fast or as heavy with processing as like an Xbox One, Series X, a PC, or a PS5. So that's a little different. Like the Switch might still come up every 4 years needing a refresher. But the PS5 is a fucking beast. If we're halfway there, how long has it been out?
I don't know, like 5 years, right?
5 years, maybe?
Does that sound right?
I mean, almost everything I played on the PS5, for real. People make jokes about there not being any games, but for real, the only things I played on the PS5 for the first, like, 3 years were PS4 games. I'm playing a fucking PS4 game right now.
And most titles are coming out on the PS4 still.
For real, yeah. So, 7 more years to really like push the juice out of that thing. I feel like that makes sense. We'll get we already got the Slim. Now I saw the disc drive. I thought that was a fucking joke. I saw people online talking about disc drives, but then I was in a GameStop and I saw a PS5 disc drive that fucking hooks to the
real.
Yeah, it hooks to the side of your digital only. And I just went like, "Oh shit, that's fucking real." So we're getting hardware upgrades and refreshes. But yeah, I feel like we are slowed down in the technology leaps and bounds that gaming had in the past. Entropy has just kind of spun out. It's gotten so big and so fast that now it's hit critical mass, and we are now like, okay, looks a little better. Okay, now we got to innovate with in my opinion, gameplay. We got to innovate gameplay. Or, I think Sony's really pushing for their VR, and the PSVR 2 is a pretty nice little headset.
Yeah.
But that's me. Did IGN say that recently? Is that getting a lot of backlash?
It was kind of misinterpreted.
Ah.
All day, people, they took it as that
Ooh,
instead of at the
Bloodsucker.
halfway point, it was at the end.
Okay.
And, he's like, how could this be? There's like a handful of exclusives, and the IGN had to come out later and be very specific. There was, on the popular tweet, there was a community note that was like, "We really meant halfway point, not the end."
Gotcha. Yeah, because I don't think a PS6 is around the corner, right?
Right.
And what are we at? Wait, why am I saying 7 more years? Okay, when did the fucking thing come out? We're at the 4-year point or the 5-year?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so we got 5 more years. That seems right on the money. I wouldn't say that's outlandish. I haven't read IGN in a bit.
I do think it's. I didn't either, but
What do you
it
think
was
though?
just going around Twitter a lot today.
Is my assessment ridiculous?
No. Not at all.
Are we
but
due?
I do think. No, I don't.
Okay.
No. I'm the type of person. I get when there's a new generation, I'll buy an Xbox first because that's where all my friends are at.
Okay.
And Game Pass is a really good value. And then the last generation, I think I'll do this again. The Death Stranding PS4 came out, and I bought it.
Ooh.
I was really happy with that purchase, and I still have it and everything. And I'm hoping there'll be another. And somebody was speculating that Sony announced, or the IGN article came out to kind of signal that there'll be price drops and stuff. So.
Okay, with this new
enticing
PS5
for
or PS,
Yeah.
Possibly.
No,
Are you looking for a Death Stranding 2 branded PS5? Is that what you're hoping for?
I'm hoping for it. Yeah.
My girl buys the themed PlayStations. I've never had a themed console. And I know Metal Gear's done themed PlayStations. I know my girl's got a Spider-Man one that was pretty fucking cool. Because it came with a red controller.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Dude, back in the day, Derek had the fucking R2-D2 Xbox 360. That thing was sick.
I had the Reach. I had the Halo Reach.
The
one.
Reach one. Yeah. Man, I've never bought. And then fuck, all my homies had the Pikachu N64. That thing was pretty cool. But yeah, I've never fucked with a branded console. A tie-in. A tie-in console.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just upgraded my 4-point shuriken. No, wait. I still have shit I can upgrade. I have 16 points? Why couldn't I fucking spend these before? I was just in here. Wasn't I? Yeah, that's an interesting point though. If we are here at the halfway point, it's it seems like Xbox is announcing we're getting out of the game, Sony is predicted to be at their halfway point, and then all the rumors for fucking a year and a half have been Nintendo's announcing a Switch sequel. But it'll have to play all your old Switch games. Like, that's just a must.
Yeah.
Exciting. In all honesty, like, dude, I'm getting to the point where my backlog is getting so big. And I'm still enjoying, even though this is like a 2-year-old game, like, this might as well have, come out today. I can't tell the difference. So take your time. Please. Synergized limit breaks? Whoa. That would be like... we limit break at the same time? That would really be key in like a final battle. I don't know if I need that. More materia slots. I don't even have that much materia that I like using, so I guess I don't need those. Man. Now, I talked with my last caller, Artie, about our favorite Final Fantasies. His was 8. I feel like mine is the original 7. What do you think? What's out of all the Final Fantasy games your favorite?
I think you guys are... one of you was right. I'm probably gonna say the original 7, but 8 was really good too.
8 was good. 8 was good. I just didn't click with it. I think 9. Well, I'm sorry, 9 was the one that our previous caller was into. Yeah, and 9 I played a lot of, but I never finished JRPGs. I just don't finish them.
It's I'd say like I have maybe like a 40% completion rate.
Yeah.
When it comes to like JRPGs,
I'm definitely less.
If I get into one.
Oh.
Yeah, if I get into one, I'll finish it. But
150
there's some of them that are
HP
just
up.
too much.
We're doing this. We're doing that. Okay, I spent all my points on Sun-On. Still using the Marshall staff. I got 8 left with the 4-point shuriken, but I don't know where to place them. Thievery, AP, magic attack power, I don't need. Steal success rate, I don't need. Magic attack power, I could do. New materia slot, maybe. Max MP up 6. That would be helpful. Here's the ones I just can't afford. Damn.
Do you know what you're gonna like? Do you know what your plan is for like what's gonna be your game for the summer?
Well, this summer for the Metal Gear Summer stream, believe we kind of came to the agreement that it would be Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, because we've gone through all the mainline games. The only things now would be spin-offs, and I feel like Revengeance is like the biggest, most accepted spin-off before like Acid 2, Metal Gear Portable Ops, and Portable Ops Plus, which we could definitely play on the streams as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe... Oh, and also, I don't know if we've ever done Twin Snakes. That would be an interesting one, too, is playing Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Maybe we do that after, right? We do all the spin-offs, and then we do remakes. But yeah, I believe, and I'm excited to play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance like all the way through again next summer. Well, I'm sorry, this fucking summer.
This summer. Okay.
Well, Artie, thank you for calling in. I'm curious to see now over the next 3 to 4 years if the PlayStation holds its value in the market and we get a PS6 sometime in 2030. No,
yeah.
It'd be 2028 or something like that if my math is correct. I don't think we need one until then. I'm sitting pretty. I bet they haven't even tapped into the true potential of this machine. But thanks again. Happy Valentine's Day, Artie.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day. We'll talk to you later. Great calls tonight on the Poorly Played stream. We are so lucky. Now, I've got proficiency 100 with this weapon. And that's why I like to, before I move on from the Shuriken to the Boomerang to the Steel Reaper, I want to level this thing up all the way because I get that proficiency bonus. Exploit an enemy's weakness with an elemental ninjutsu attack. So it gets automatically paired to the element that they're weak against? That's interesting. I did not know that. Strike a foe a myriad of times. Oh, see, I'm not that proficient. Why is he... I'm at 100% with her. He's only at fucking 10%. He's played himself. He's like an automatic character just as much as I have. He's really not striking. I'm doing all the work. He ain't pulling his weight. We're gonna go. We already upgraded. Is there any new materia I can set? No, I didn't add any slots. Oh, also, I'm using this Gozu drive with her, right? And I don't fully understand what it does. I read the other day and it was like, oh yeah, increases the damage dealt proportional to my HP. So I don't want to be sitting around with low HP because then I'm not doing the most amount of damage. Mezu drive is MP, but I feel like I'm always going to be pretty low on MP because I'm just using so much. But there's no reason not to keep my health topped off. We'll fucking do that anyway. Alright, homie. Time to jet. I think now would be a great time to stop down again. Get a refill on my beverages. If you're at home, you can get a snack. Pop yourself some popcorn. A nice low-calorie snack. No mess. You can sit at the keyboard and tick-tack, type away on your little typing machine. Without get, don't get butter popcorn, obviously. You fucking kettle corn it or something. But, a little salt, you just wipe that on your pants. It's a nice, easy snack. Little Popcorn Jones. Hold on, we're going to position her next to something we can get a good view. That's like right up the nostrils. Maybe that's not the best view. Sun on in the background, too. Kind of looking forlorn. Missing his Wutai roots. Maybe I can position them closer together. Now he's just walking away from me. He doesn't want to be next to her either. Okay, don't need anybody go anywhere. We'll be right back with the fudge.
Good afternoon. Sam speaking.
Hi, how you doing? Do you guys sell fudge?
Yes, we do.
Like, okay, what we need like a tub of fudge, like thick, rich and creamy fudge. Is that the kind you sell, like the chocolate flavored?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna need like a ton of it though.
A ton?
Not like an actual ton in weight itself, but more like enough to feel like we're having mud wrestling, but we're using fudge. How much would this cost?
I have quite that much.
Yeah, not that much?
No.
Where do you think I could go to get some thick and rich, creamy fudge?
Trying to think.
Like extra gloppy.
Yeah,
like
you want something that they would be making and stuff.
Exactly, yeah, because I don't want it not to be made, right?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
You want it, but you don't
Whatever
want
the hell
it
that meant, yeah.
solid either. You want it where
It's gooey and just
Right.
right, so you slip and fall and hurt yourself.
Right. Try them.
Out in media, aren't you guys out in media also?
Well, we're actually in Middletown.
In Middletown, is that like in the center of the other towns?
Yeah.
And where would I find this? Is this like a factory that I'm going to?
Makes their own candy right there.
Oh, they would actually like pour it right there.
I think so, yeah.
You guys don't have that much though.
Well, we don't make it right here. We make ours in Chicago, and by the time we get it, it's already set.
Oh, so it's not like oozing, right?
No.
Oh, see, we're looking forward to like ooze because we're gonna have like the wrestling deal, but we didn't want to use mud because it's just a lot more fun,
Right.
So we're gonna use the fudge, but we didn't know who to contact or what, so I figured I'd call you guys and see if you could give it the extra gloppy, smooth and creamy fudge, but I guess not.
Yeah, try on it.
I'll try.
They're on State Street in
Do they
Meady.
sell the real slick kind that you can slip around on and fall?
I don't know, but he might be able to tell you exactly, where you can go.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Great, then.
Sure enough.
Okay, I'll see you later, Pat.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We'll tell you exactly where you can go, and I'm going to tell you at home exactly where you can go this Saturday, and that's over to
Twitch.com/Mega64. You know why? Take a guess, jackass. It's because it's the Olympic board games. Everyone's favorite competition in the analog realm returns this Saturday, February 17th. I remember the glory and the pain of defeat as I won last year's title and then was stripped away in a Twister rematch several weeks later. But fear not, I shall defend my honor by competing once again. You're going to want to tune in this Saturday. It's in like 3 or 4 days, guys. Get ready. Starting at noon. Here on Twitch and here on YouTube. We sure do love you. We're really excited to have you. We've got a lot on the deck. A new merch drop over at shop.mega64 for this Saturday. You now have access to the ball cap that matches our ball jersey. That's right. The jean jacket for the first time ever. And the Mega 64 Olympic Board Games official long sleeve. 2024's getting started right with this quarterly stream. It's our Olympic board game stream. Don't forget the new sticker pack. If you've collected the previous, you're definitely going to want to pick up the Green Man, as well as my Vegeta and Derek's Nappa there. Oh, I see little Chao Su sticking onto his back. Excellent things to come this Saturday, all going on sale around noon. What else? What in the world else? Let's just chill it. It's only drums. Only drums and bass. Look at this, guys. I gotta give you another view at our first ever black jean jacket coming to you this Saturday at noon. We've got, well, the podcast went up. Sean, did the old Valentines Day bit. What else is new? Looks like, oh, that's right, Oppenheimer and Poor Things, plus the holdovers, all coming up. Our Patreon has been popping. We've got the video tier prizes. We just posted our first one. Look at that set from last year. What a beautiful image of Sean, too, with the flame. I've been hard at work on our set for this year. Again, I mentioned the Valentine's Day merch. We have a sponsor. Cyanide and Happiness is proud to sponsor us here at Mega 64 for Saturday's stream. So for a few times during the day, we're going to be playing some games from our friends over at Cyanide and Happiness, as well as discussing what they're up to over there. Oh, here's what I was up to. The first of 2024's Patreon rewards. You're going to want to join us on Patreon for a trip through historic Old Town. And there's several more of these exclusive streams to come. We've just been working on one this last week that is, I'm dying to get to you. All that and more. God, I'm so sick of seeing this fucking image.
You sit down. I'm so fucking dead.
All right. Thanks for letting me plug all the nonsense. I think that's everything. Cut it. I think that's all. Let me see. Is this still hissing? No wonder there's been like a white noise throughout the whole stream. I left the fucking monotron on. Now, where was I? Yeah, I got everything out. You're all gonna tune in on Sunday to see me regain the title at the Olympic Board Games. You're all checking out the merch drop that comes out live with us Saturday at noon Pacific. And right now you can go to that Valentine's Day drop that we spoke of earlier in the show, or join the Patreon. Patreon's been bumping lately. Y'all say you miss Derek. Well, check him out on the Patreon, because my boy is in full force. What are Yuffie and Sunon up to, though? Here's the thing. We're looking at all these mechs. It's kind of foreboding. Now, I came through here already, obviously, so we don't want to backtrack. Let's fucking map it. Okay, back here, it looks like, what's this? Secret vault. Well, I want that. God damn it. The goal's up high. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hold on a sec. So we came through here. So yeah, we already saw a fucking mech warrior there. Huh. Secret vault. The scent of materia. Okay, go this way. Wait, no, that. Yeah, it's saying it's through here. So, like, I already was there? Or, I don't know. Let's look. Oh, it's behind here. Ooh. Okay, didn't find this before. Look at all this materia. Wait, I can't take these? Wait, these aren't free? Bullshit. Oh. She's hacking and he just crosses his arms.
Bro!
Identity confirmed. So wait, Scarlet let us in here and was like testing her droids on us, but then kind of just went like, okay, we know you're Wutai terrorists, but that's all right. We'll still let you use your ID cards. Run the basic training program? Oh, is this a fucking Shinra? Oh, shit. Okay. I don't need the basic program. I think I understand. This is the... like the battle fucking drone? Like the... Chadley has the portable... Shinra VR playtester? Where is that? Okay. So here's the training room now that we said we were going to do. That goal is still above me, but I see there's 2 more floors above me. See if it'll let me take the elevator to those. Or we could always go up here. Yeah, that's right. That's probably how we go. Well, let me check out this, though, because this is kind of interesting. It's not going to let me go in there. I would think it would open up here because it said Secret Materia Vault. Now it's gone. Alright, let me in. Run the tutorial, I guess. 1 subject. Proceed to the gate. Please run the basic training program. Alright, Sunon can't come in here with me. Oh, it's this mini game. Oh, here's another whole hell for me.
Bro!
I got sucked into doing this with Cloud, where it's like, oh, I want to get the high score. There's some, like, I think if you get enough, you can unlock. Like, yeah, it said the 3 tiers. Like, you can unlock this materia.
Bro!
Ah, shit. Alright, let's do 1. Like with Sector 5 Undercity Relative, the objective is to destroy as many boxes as possible within the time limit. Blah, blah, blah. We got 2 of 3. This training exercise is 2 unique types of crates with their own weaknesses. Orange crates with the image of a sword are more susceptible to physical, and the purple ones, magic or ninjutsu. So I gotta, like, throw it with triangle and then hit circle to ninjutsu it. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad I read this. Destroying a red box extends your time. Okay, well, that's good. 3, 2, 1, let's go, babe. Boom. Okay, really want to throw it. Boom. And now hit him with the Jitsu. Oh, no, throw it and Jitsu. There we go, there we go. Oh, shit, nothing here. Whoa! Now, what's that? That's not red or anything. Fuck, can I break that one? Yeah, okay, good. Break those. Shit. The lock-on, I just really don't like. Keep hitting these with the Jitsu. They're only 200. Well, they're more than 100, so that's better, actually. Chark GT, thanks for being in the chat with us tonight. Did I miss? I bet I missed fucking... If I have first-time chatters, it's usually because I got some raid that I wasn't paying attention to. So did that happen?
You sit down.
Did we have new peeps come in during a raid? I'm hitting this one. Physical. Give me the physicality. Get to it. We got 20 seconds. I need that time extension. You got raided tonight by AOC. Oh, shit.
You sit down.
Have a seat, Ocasio Cortez. Fuck's her name stand for again? I know RGB was Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but then it's too many women acronyms to remember. When AOC came out, it kind of like Oscavio. What's her fucking name?
Bro!
I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's probably all bullshit anyway. Bernie? We got raided by Bernie Sanders? Okay. Okay. We don't have time. Wait, what were the prizes? Do we have time to fuck with this? An orb of ATB assist. I got that. ATB boost or ATB stagger. It might be good to upgrade the weapons we have with extra materia slots and throw those kind of boosts in there for Sun-On, because he's just going, he's like a AI PC, he's just running his, you know, that might be good to do it. All right, we're not fucking around though, come on. Time to get real. We've got a Megacorp to take down. And there's no yellow paint, but there are these like glowing blue indicators, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a new name I see. About names. Hello, About Names. Welcome to the show. Welcome. How are you? About Names, you're on the PPS with Garrett Hunter on a hot Wednesday night.
Can you hear me?
I can. Hello.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hunter.
Happy to have you on the show with me today. How can I help
thank you very much. Garrett Hunter, how did you acquire such a cinematic name?
The name, right? It strikes fear into the hearts of evildoers.
Yes.
And it's it really puts a smile on the ladies' faces when they say it. But yeah, the name is it's leading man
badass.
material, isn't it?
Excuse me, it's very badass. It's a very badass name.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I keep going in a fucking circle in this game. But you know, my parents gave it to me. That's how I got in answer to your query. That's how I got it.
And hey, I have a question about those bumpers you have on PPS.
Sure, yeah. These ones, the ones like this, ones like that, of course. Even this.
You can have one kiss.
Yeah, I remember you having like I don't know if you still have it. It's like an old one. But I remember you having some like VHS quality with like it's all red and it's you really obscured.
Oh, I remember that one. And there's like weird guitar in the background.
And it has some like really, exactly, some really weird guitar wave aesthetic.
Yeah. I really like that.
I really want to see that, and I wonder if you still have it.
You want to see that again? I can pull that up for you. I'm just gonna let Yuffie swing around here on the fucking.
If it's not as big hassle.
No. It's as far as just like looking it up on my buttons. Let me think about the best way to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna throw up an old video bumper that we're using right now, like this one, right? Actually, let me take this one down because I want to keep this one, but here's one that we've been using all Metal Gear Summer. I need to swap out anyway, right?
I love the Resident Evil one with the Resident Evil graphics.
Oh, this baby right here is
and the Metal Gear.
This one's choice. The same person I feel like made a few of these that have the 3D rendering like this, and they're my absolute favorite. I almost wish, I only wished, I should say, that they signed the artwork in the lower third or something so that I could give them credit, because I don't remember, unfortunately, who made it. But man, so happy when I got these like full CG renders. But yeah, the video,
so
the video work on some of these has been pretty cool as well. And the one you're talking about is especially cool. I forget, poorly played stream bump. I didn't really name. I'm looking through my folder full of these, but I didn't name them. Oh, it's called VHS Dead. That is the name of the file. So you nailed it with calling it VHS. And here it is.
Yeah, I remember like had some really creepy VHS.
It's being played over the Resident Evil one, but there we go. And then it gets
digital.
It gets more and more degraded, and then like some clown on the end of a guitar neck kind of comes into the frame. It's very unsettling, and I think the music is muted, but let me unmute it here. Oh no, it's a baby doll playing the guitar. That's what it is. Yeah, who made this? What kind of sicko? What kind of Harmony Korine? David Lynch fan? What kind of film school reject puts this out into the world?
This is hard.
It does go hard, right? I'm gonna leave this one up for the future. I'm glad you called with that. I'm really glad you brought that about names. I'm glad you brought that up again.
Thank you very much for providing the exceptional entertainment you give us. It's outstanding.
Oh, it's my pleasure. We're on a black screen, but I'm just waiting for it to loop. It's got quite a bit of black film at the end, but it does come back around again. Closed eyes.
Well, thank you very much.
Sam Pardons.
Thank
what
you
does
very
that
much
mean?
For having me on.
Yes, about names, thank you for joining me, and thank you, as always, for watching the Poorly Played stream. We sure do love you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, thank you. See you. Keep on rocking the free world.
Doot, doot, doot. Okay, like that caller. New caller. Like that caller. Okay, here we are, back. Swinging around like sun on here. I'm not going to ride down like I kept doing on accident, and I feel like that's where I kept going down. That's not what I want to do. I think I gave myself the hiccups. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Dude, Jesus. I've had hiccups before the show too. Ooh. Remember how you would get rid of them as a kid? You'd like sit on your head, you'd like stand on your head, put your like legs up on a couch and try to drink water, or you try holding your breath. I fucking didn't want to do that.
I'm so fucking happy.
God damn it. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go a different way, because maybe that's like a one-way Jones. We go up this left strut every time. Let's go up the right strut. Yeah, the hiccups are fucking annoying. Should I do the holding the breath thing? Let's try. Let's try that. One. You take like 4 hyperventilated breaths first, right? Like, I think they're gone. I think it's. I don't need to do. Let me take that again. I don't need to do the headstand drink. I think I've got them under control now. Yeah, they're gone. They're gone, guys. Fucking works. Oh man, that was good. Okay, glad you were there for me, just in case something went wrong. You know, autoerotic kind of asphyxiation could set in. You hold your breath too long. You gotta know when to breathe. Guys, we made it to a cutscene. Thank God. Excuse me.
I went. Let's dance class. Let's dance class.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
I have asthma.
あ、そうだ、豆。ダチョウ豆ある。
あるけど
I have asthma, 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 asthma.
当たり前だよ。
I have asthma, so excuse me. Oh shit, you guys, that droid's gonna come to life. I can fucking see it.
東京の仲間だ
あ、心強い。
She keeps giving everyone from her fucking podunk village these like acorns that break your teeth. I don't get that. Purple Virus, thank you for gifting us with the subs. Oh, yes you can.
よし、行こ
Gifted it to Ome Koura. Ome Koura was the lovely recipient on this Valentine's Day.
Bro!
We love the gift subs. Today is the day of giving, you know? Tell your sweetheart in the chat how you feel about him. No other day like Valentine's Day. Trisha gets mad every time I ask her. I'm like, will you be my Valentine? Every year, and she's like, what the fuck? What? I don't, this isn't elementary school, and we're not going to dinner tonight. We're going to do it on Friday, so no. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, no.
You sit down.
You're not even going to acknowledge, you know, my childish antics and accept the offering of the title Valentine? She's like, no. I don't have time with this mess. I'm going to bed, and don't wake me up. I have to work at midnight. And I say, yes, ma'am. I'll feed the dogs. You just rest your little head. All right. I got off easy. Like I said, we're doing something Friday. I do want to go big, though, because we haven't gone to, like, an expensive steakhouse, like, in a long time. Like, we seriously fucked with Red Lobster, which is, like, yo, bottom tier. Okay, wait, I've got a story indicator. The hunt continues. Explore the facilities and steal the ultimate materia. Fucking, the map is saying, ooh, what's that? Central Terminal Utility Access. Okay, so go back straight. We've gone all around. We need to cross. Is this the crossover? Nope. It's this one. And it's like down, huh? Because if I go up, we're up in 14, and that's not where we want to be. Right? If I come up here, pop off here. No, that's it. That is where I want to be. So sorry. Excuse me. Oh, he was over there the whole time, too. Just a little further. Now I have an indicator pointing at me, like, go here, stupid. Wait, how do we get up? Do we get up on that board? Oh, obstructed. Boom. Fucking puzzle solving. All right. 3. Oh, just a chest. Texas Roundhouse Killer DLS. Is that the steakhouse where you're talking about? Where you live? We're trying not to go to a chain. There's one that I've heard people talk about here in San Diego. I think we're gonna hit that up. I'll tell you how it goes. But I was avoiding a chain restaurant. Because I mean, we could do our normal fucking. All right, let's do the cheapo Red Lobster birthday dinner date, or we like to do that for our anniversary, just because it's so funny to go to Red Lobster on your anniversary. For us, we think it's fun. I don't know. If you, I like seafood. You know, maybe it's not for you. Okay, Wutai heads. Here's where my favorite ability comes in. Fire ninjutsu. I like I said, the weapon's already slanted to fire, and I didn't even. We're so fucking heavy hitting, we didn't even get a chance to use it against them. Look at that. Okay, I want to steal some fucking material, all right. Shut these goons down once and for all. I'm watching Trish play that Last of Us 2 remaster. I know Brian's been playing it. Remake or whatever the fuck it is. But, God, I forgot how good the gameplay is. The stealth, limited ammo, kind of high tension, dogs hunting you gameplay of Last of Us 2 is just unparalleled. I don't think there's a more tense combat mechanic in a video game. Such limited resources, such smart character AI, and really using the battlefield in front of you to like utilize a plan and a strategy to get around enemies and conserve ammo, and like, oh, it's just fucking Kino. Is there a word like Kino but for video games? Gameo. Kaito Kid says, The Last of Us 2 is the best Metal Gear Solid game on modern hardware. You're kind of right. Oh shit, what's in there? Yuffie, there could be a tyrant in that tube. I don't walk into any bioweapons lab and start hugging fucking glass tubes. Alright, I've seen shit you can't unsee. I've seen shit that'll turn you white. Talking a huge T2 T002. Is that the tyrant from the original Resident Evil? It's like second gen. The liquors, everything be popping out of fucking tubes. Don't be hugging ever. Don't put your face up against the glass of a tube in a lab. Are you crazy? Face huggers and aliens were in tubes. This bitch has got no fear. Alright, have a seat in the chair. Let's have the Leon S. Kennedy Resident Evil 4 moment. Oh, it actually goes to like a cutscene? Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. No, it's a
You sit down!
Ah, I did sit down and I got a full HP restoration. Thank you, Sean. That's funny. That's cool. I like that. Okay, let's go out this way, it says. Right? Am I going the right way? Yes. Yes, start the machine. Now, this is the third of these machines I've started, right? These power grids, these inline 3 engines, the huge radiator fan on the front. Now we're cooking. Because, like, the second one I lit off, I ran around the room to try to collect the materia, but it wasn't exactly there. Now, the elevator's back. Is it my only option? No. I can run up here again. No. What? This is a bit confusing, right? We could do this before on the under levels, but now it's not going to let us. Like, why? Is there just nothing up there? It's invisible walling me? I don't like that. In fact, I hate that. So we're going to take the lift, or we're going to go back. maybe. Here. Lift probably goes up. 14, 15, and 16. Advanced weapons inspection. But it looks like we're kind of going down by... Oh, yeah, it's basement, so we're going down. Deeper. Okay. We turned it on. I hope there was no, you know, secret material to pick up in that room. Didn't seem like it, though. Here we go. A dud. Oh, shit. Fucking... The Grapparol squad from Gurren Lagann showed up here. We got Armored Core. Okay, we're gonna link up with that L2 button. I'm already getting hit hard, so let's do some cure on myself. Keep my HP up so that I can do massive fucking damage with my jujitsu. Oh shit, that one's good. What's he immune to? My oh yeah. My fire tinge isn't doing it for him. All right, we both have full ATB. Now is when we gotta hit him with the fucking thunder. I got killed, so he just revived me? Okay, that thunder didn't hit then. Let's try it again. And let's see if he uses his. He does not. What's the point of the synergy material? Why isn't it working? We are synergized, so we can get this guy's fucking stagger meter up. See, look, if you just fucking spam the attack button, it's crazy good. Boom, we're gonna get that cure back up for me, so I'm doing more damage. Oh, there's the stagger. Okay, while staggered, wait, let's get the ATBs up for both of us. There's mine. Now we're gonna do that Art of War. Wind won't have a good effect on a mech. That's for flying drakes and shit like that. But the Art of War will fuck him up good. Who deserves it more? Oh, he does. He's already staggered. Boom, boom, and the final boom. That should take him almost down. Now he's dead. Oh, he's gonna self-destruct. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. What a shitty move. Okay, he's down. So I'm gonna... Fuck you guys. I'm gonna avoid that enemy, give him the Phoenix down. Come on, Sonon. Boom. Throw this out. Boom. Keep dodging. Throw out some ninjutsu. Get the ATB up. Okay, we both have limit breaks. Let's see mine. First, on the shock trooper. Bloodbath. Oh, fuck. But that laser just came right up on me. I love how the maple leaves fall, too. That's beautiful. Now his. I haven't seen his. Dance of the Dragon. Rock the Dragon, son on. Let me see. Boom, boom. Oh, shit. There's a little elemental tinge to it. And we're still seeing... Damn him. Get my HP back up for the guy inside the suit. See, he's fucking down. So let's use this one more time on him. This homie can't rollerblade up here, so I've got him dead to rights. Just gonna keep hitting him. Boom, boom, boom. Get him with that ninjutsu. That's how you do.
Help.
I haven't played it all night. Well, I haven't died yet, so.
Ouch.
This fucking card is crawling behind her. Ah, materia hunters. How long have we been going for? 2 hours? What? Guys, the show's flying by. I want to take our last call. We got a new name, Blow J Simpson. What's up, Juice?
Oh shit! I forgot that's what I'm called.
Well, it's a unique enough name to where I'll certainly remember it. Hey, thanks for calling into the show.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going well, you know, just wrapping my head around this Yuffie DLC, but we're I hope getting towards the end. I heard this was short. Kind of trying to just get this out of the way for the next Final Fantasy remake that's coming out in a couple weeks. But are you a big Final Fantasy fan?
No.
Would you say?
I played a few of them when I was younger,
You
but
dabbled, right? Right.
yeah. I'm a lot more into turn-based games when I was younger.
Yeah, it was a relaxed kind of gameplay, and I didn't get back into turn-based until Like a Dragon 7, and when that was like, hey, we're changing to turn-based, like, fucking sign me up, because there's this the pressure's off. There's no timer. You know, this remake is a little different because it is kind of like you can't just set the controller down. I mean, you can if you're in a menu, but yeah, it wasn't until I played that new Like a Dragon that I really kind of realized, like, I fucking enjoy turn-based RPGs a lot more, just because they're so much calmer, so less demanding of you. Anyway,
maybe I need to get back into it. I haven't tried them in a long time.
Yeah, I would recommend.
I
mean, the new one just came out. It's called Infinite Wealth, and it's like the same wacky, weird Yakuza gameplay that I love. I don't know when I'm getting to it, but I'm sure that's not why you're calling.
No, I actually did have something I wanted to talk about. So
I love it.
You know, for the longest time we've had this whole setup with the audio and, you know, the samplers and all this crazy shit. So I've always been inspired by it. I tried to remake some of the functionality that you have, but I don't have any of the hardware. I don't know how you do any of the stuff you do, so I just had to guess.
Okay.
And I'm a programmer by trade, so I just programmed it in Reaper, which is like a free audio software.
Yeah,
It lets you do a lot of scripting stuff. I wanted, like, how many different sample buttons do you have access to? I've never seen like the hardware from from a different angle.
Well, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're calling in with this request, because I just had a buddy over at Sweetwater is a electronics and music store. I'm sure you're familiar with Sweetwater.
Yeah, bought my interface from them.
Gotcha. Yeah, I bought a ton of the synths back on the wall here, a ton of the cables and interfaces. Some of the gear is from Sweetwater, and specifically I want to thank my personal representative. Guy's got a great name, Garrett. Garrett Kidd over at Sweetwater helped me out recently. He's my sales rep. So if you need any gear, call up Sweetwater, ask for Garrett Kidd. Let's get an internet soldier the commission they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Because he is very familiar with Mega 64. I found out through having certain conversations. I just ordered a bunch of stuff that we're actually going to be using. We're upgrading the gear around the studio here for our upcoming board game Olympics this Saturday. So I had just ordered some stuff, and I was talking to him, and he said to me kind of the same thing. Like, we'd love. It's been years since I've done a gear tour, like, through the studio. We'd love an in-depth one, but even just what you asked, like, how many buttons do I have that make noises? And I've got a lot of. I just love pushing fucking buttons.
Right.
So I'll start off right here. Some of the buttons, they actually control the camera switching on the show. So, you know, when you were trying to recreate this, and I'm really curious, you're saying you put this into Resolume?
So I use Reaper and
Reaper.
OBS. So, like, I use Reaper for all the audio stuff and OBS for, like, controlling, like, video crap.
So how I control, you know, I don't use OBS. We do here at the studio for the podcast, for other things like Friend mentioned. I use XSplit here in the PPS studio, and I use a small Stream Deck, the Elgato Stream Deck, to control, you know, my gameplay camera that I have set up with me in picture-in-picture, or switching from me to Bryan or to the Lazy Boy Lounge. It can also launch video in the computer, like our video bumpers,
that's cool.
still images, or like this video bumper. But it can also play sounds, like when I pause.
You can have one kiss.
But I don't use the computer to play many sounds. That's about the only one. Or videos that play sounds. Mostly everything else, I mean, almost everything in the studio is analog. So,
oh, wow.
Just like looking down here on the desk, I wonder what camera is the best to see this at. I could take Bryan's and move it a little more. I've been moving Bryan's camera all over. That's what happens when you don't show up. The cameras get fucked with. Okay. So over here, first off, phone charger. Gotta have your phone on a charger, right? All right, cool. So up here, you can't really see. Maybe if I turn the light on, but this is a interface for 2 wireless mic packs when I have guests. They go through this, and then that goes through the microphone input, and they're cheap. They're like cheap pile wireless lavs. But that's for when I have guests back in the Lazy Boy Lounge there. They go through this receiver. That all kind of pipes through this main. This is like my first DJ mixer. It's a 4-channel. But it's a German company. What is it? Behringer. That's it. So that actually comes into the mic input when I have guests.
Oh.
Right? So
then they hear it? Oh wait, no, it's all everything's on speaker. There's no one has headphones.
Yeah, so here's the real interesting part. Like, all of the audio that you hear on the Poorly Play stream, all is in the room with us and comes through this Shure SMB7 microphone. So Bryan's voice, the guests on the Lazy Boy Lounge's voice, any of the sounds, they're playing in monitors so that we can hear in the room, but also there's a tiny Bluetooth speaker that has an auxiliary cable, so I'm not using the Bluetooth capability. But there's a fucking speaker that has really good bass response. That's why I got this speaker. It sits 2 inches under my vocal mic. So not only everything I say goes into my really nice SMB7, but Bryan, and that's why he sounds like he's calling in. A guest, any of the sounds, any of the MIDI instruments, everything comes through this tiny speaker into a microphone, which is not directly.
So the gain is really low on the mic, so that it's not picking up them twice.
Exactly, and it's given the PPS a very unique sound by doing it that way.
Yeah,
and that's why I've never changed. It was honestly how I stumbled into this setup, but it became the sound of the Poorly Played stream, so it hasn't really changed. So that's what you're seeing here right in front of me. But then past me here, back to the gear. So Sean found this beautiful, and I kind of like cleaned it up as best I can, an old shoebox realistic cassette tape player.
Oh.
So we're piping that audio into one of these shitty little boards. And you talked about buttons. This shitty board back here, it's got a lot of buttons. It's got a lot of mic inputs too, so I've got secondary mic here that I can pull up, and maybe I throw on a different female effect. And now, wait a minute. Check.
Oh, now I can talk to you with a pitch shifted voice. What do you big deal? What do you think about that? This is what.
So is that coming through the speaker?
Yeah. This is also coming through this Mona mixer and soundboard. It's like a sound card.
That's so clever.
And I'm not using it for what it's normally intended for, but it's got all these other features. So I pipe a cassette player through there. I pipe the secondary mic through there.
And then yeah, it's got its own buttons. It's got gunshots. It's got cheering. Oh, you got it. There you go. It's got the crow. I love the crow. That's about my favorite. Also, I've programmed into, there's 4 hotkeys. I've got like my intro.
welcome
every
one of you to the poorly
And it's got the,
stream.
you know,
And now, with a rampage, here's
the wrestling update intro. I think I've got
Check this out.
just a random something I've never used before now, and then
I don't
So
live
to program it, did you just record through the
Yeah.
mic and it just? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
this little kind of, it's like baby's first podcaster, like, but I wanted another piece of gear. It had so many inputs and outputs, so I could add, like, I was running out, and this kind of let me daisy chain and get like 3 other inputs on it. Okay, what else? We got back here, Pioneer DD3. We go 3.
Is it the one with the screen I'm looking at? It's kind of delayed for me.
Yeah, well, I've got an iPad mini, which is using the app DJ. That's DEJAY, I believe, right? It's DJ2, I think. Can't remember exactly which one.
Thanks.
But that's got a bunch of virtual buttons on it.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
And
Thank you.
know.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second, hon.
this is where I play a lot of my music when I go to breaks, play the DiCamillo calls. But the DJ, what is it? The DDJ We Go 3 by Pioneer is the MIDI controller that I kind of upgraded from the first one I got. That's where most of the songs you hear come in. Up here, too, I can't forget about background music just being played on the same app, DJ2 for iOS. And this one's being played on an old iPhone that I have. And
Oh, question. Do you still have the Pocket Sitcom app? Because I can't get that to work on my iPhone.
yeah, it doesn't anymore. But I have luckily recorded all the samples and made WAV files.
Genius.
Yeah. So that's how you were hearing things like my audience on the MPC is all the original Pocket Sitcom app drops. I just
That's
copied
sick.
the ones over in WAV format and then put them on the MPC 500. So to the MPC 500, yeah, the iPhone, that's what plays the background music. Now to the MPC 500.
I am so fucking happy.
The most fulfilling buttons to press, right?
I am so fucking happy.
Is the workhorse.
This is the workhorse of the PPS. This has a file on it that I load up every week. It's got 4 pages of, what is that, 12 samples.
Got 48.
So, yeah, I've got everything kind of like in my mind, but if I ever need the cheat sheet, it's right here. All 4
nice.
pages
And
and
on
like
paper?
what's where. Like, where's Tommy Chong? He's right here.
Don't walk away from me when
Where's that? Yeah.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Meow.
Meow, or which one?
The guy who sounds like he's breathing in and saying, yeah, breathing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is from the Jackie the Joke Man app that is also, like Pocket Sitcom, no longer working. But I recorded all the waves and then loaded them in.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so fucking happy.
That's Sean, that's not Jackie. There's Jackie.
I'm getting horny now.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh,
yeah.
I've been for years. I've looked for this and I don't know. What
These
it
are
was.
all a comedian that used to be on the Howard Stern show named Jackie Martling. And when iPhone came out, he put an app out.
Oh. Yeah.
And that's where you get the famous poorly played stream. Yeah.
Okay, Jackie the Joke Man, written down. Gotta know that one.
But yeah, I mean, this is the best eBay purchase ever, buddy. I mean, shouts out to Sweetwater. But that MPC 500, I think I paid like $200 for it. And it's been on the road with me for all of the Mega 64 live shows. I've launched
I remember, yeah.
tons of sound effects off of that throughout the shows. This little CDJ right here, just a little cheapy Newmark, but it was the first one. Once I got records, then I was like, well, I got to get a CDJ. So I got one of these to play around with, and it kind of started living here in the studio. And that's just a Newmark NDX 400. It's an older one, you know. Again, I feel like new. This one was like $200. I talked about my first 4-channel mixer, that German. What is it? Fucking Behringer. I can't remember the names of any of this shit.
What's the one above the NPC? It looks like a white rectangle lighting up.
This guy here?
Yeah.
That is the Korg Chaos Pad Quad. So that's where everything on the MIDI wall, in the NPC, certain things aren't routed through it, but almost everything else is. And I can do my looping.
That's how you do that.
That's where I do my looping effects. That's where I do my favorite one, the tape echo. This is like the best effect ever. Where you can do some drums. And we can pitch shift, we can do delay, reverb, phasers, ducking compensators. This, I really like Korg gear because it's cheap and it's easy to use. But the Chaos Pad Quad is fucking, like, one of the first effect processors that I got where it didn't make any sounds, it just affected them. And that in conjunction, like on the first PPS, I feel like that was still there. Like, even on the first PPS, I had this piece of equipment.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Again, going in the Korg world, what I was playing those drums off of, usually when I load some kind of drums if me and Bryan start freestyling. But it's got everything from didgeridoo to fucking bass, you know, and different arpeggiators. And this is a Korg as well. It's a Chaosilator 2. It's a little yellow one. A couple of the Teenage Engineering, the pocket operators. I've got a sampler down here, and then I've got the rhythm.
That's cool.
What was that? That was like the first one that came out. I like those. They're fun, but they don't do much. They're noisy. So I've got those two chained to the input of this other Korg. This is the Korg shelf up here. This is a tiny little battery-operated Monotron Duo. So this is how I start the show every episode and end the show every episode with, like, that fucking noise. I usually just hit something and then turn on the delay.
Oh, that iconic noise.
And then I turn them both up to where I have that noise. And then maybe on the quad pad here, I'll loop it. That's usually how I end the show, is I just, out of the outro song, I go into this harsh noise. And I fuck with it that way. I tend not to leave this piece of equipment on because it creates a hum that sometimes comes in to the actual broadcast. And I believe
you mentioned it earlier.
Well, all these little battery-operated jobbers, they're all plugged in to USB power. But sometimes, like, if you plug a lot of shit into USB power, I have these USB power strips back here. They're fucking noisy, and the noise kind of interferes with the signal quality.
And they're all daisy-chained too, right?
They're all daisy-chained in, so yeah, it's like I've got some stuff that's isolated with, like, nicer wall warts, basically. Like, I've got, like, stuff that uses USB power, but I really need it to sound good. I've got those, like, isolated on iPhone chargers, like, on their own outlet, like, not just a strip of USBs. That gear is cool, finally not being battery operated. I found this company, MyVolts, that sell these really cool little, like, yellow batteries. Do I have any laying around? Yeah. So they sell these fucking AA or AAA batteries that have, like, a little cable hanging out of them. So any equipment, even if it's got like a cover for the battery compartment, this little ribbon cable, like, slides out the side of your AA or your AAA, and then it all plugs in with, like, the cables that they provide to a USB power supply, so that you don't need two AA's to do.
That's cool.
You know, you can just do a little 5-volt USB job. But again, some of the stuff it gets a little loud. I should say it gets a little noisy. And that's like this fucking that's this island of noise-making equipment. But then everything behind me on the MIDI wall, man, we got the 307, we got the 305. Just got the 305. The 307 is back there, but we got the 305. These are Roland synthesizers. They're actually like jam boxes. I forget what the marketing term is. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
They call them, oh, I thought I left this mic on. They call them groove boxes. That's what it was. So I had the 307 forever. This is a bigger, it's meant to accompany a DJ when he's playing vinyl. He can set the BPM to the same thing, and then he's got like rhythm and 7 other channels of instruments. There's 808 samples on here, 707 samples, all the good stuff that you want. And this thing was like my first synthesizer, right? Taught myself how to use that just watching YouTube videos. This thing was like $200 on eBay. The little brother here is the Roland 303. So that's the 307, this is the 303. My buddy James, shouts out to DJ Syntho.
I'm so fucking happy.
He just moved to Japan.
Ooh, meow.
So he gave me that 307 or the 305 because he couldn't take it with him and he didn't want to just throw it in storage. Also,
Ooh, meow.
not a lot of people like these. This wall is, I think, completely reviewed by a YouTube channel called Terrible Gear or Bad Gear, or I can't remember. But there's a YouTuber that goes through like hated synth gear, and everything on this fucking wall he has made a video about. Especially this next entrant. My bass is Dark Star by a company called Red Sound. And they made 2 versions of this. I think they're both pretty much hated, and it makes this kind of like farting noise. Let me find it.
They're all plugged in?
Oh yeah, everything's routed and plugged in.
What the?
I have to change some MIDI channels on this. So yeah, everything on this wall is all controlled. So this down here is the Arturia Pro. I forget what they call this thing. It's the main MIDI controller. Are you hitting buttons over there too?
Ooh, meow.
Yeah, I hit the button of you screaming "fuck yeah."
This Arturia MIDI controller, it has a drum section and 2 sequencers, so I could set it. You know, one sequencer is going to control the 307. The other sequencer is going to control the bass, the Dark Star. And then the drums will go to a drum brain back here. This is just a Pentec Easy Drummer version 2. Pick a drum kit, whatever. That's how I control that, all through this Arturia. The other stuff, like I got the bass plugged in. You said everything,
That's
right?
cool.
It's all on at all times. The
That's
bass...
insane.
That's coming through a G1 on, a Zoom effects pedal. The mic I'm talking in right now is going through a TC Helicon Create XT, which is a vocal modulator, vocal changer. I could change, you know, here's a nice reverb showcase, or we could go.
You got the nice reverb on there.
Ooh, here's a fully electronic setting with as much delay and reverb and every other effect you could put onto it. I'm just going to take the delay out. At the top shelf, we're coming to the end here, folks. You got me started on quite a rant, Blow J.
No, it's perfect. This is exactly what I've always wanted for years, a full tour.
Yeah, you and my homie Garrett over at Sweetwater. So, okay, top shelf Jones, right? We went through how the Arturia, it's the MIDI controller that runs everything on the 307, the 305, and the Dark Star here. The bass is just kind of independently plugged in. Usually the drums I'm running through this effect pedal, but when I have the bass plugged in, or the acoustic electric guitar back here, that can plug in too. Also, the Roland EG 101 in the back, the keyboard, not plugged in.
Okay.
I've tried to accumulate as many instruments as I can in here, so that if I have musicians come by that can play some of this stuff, because Lord knows I can't play half of it, I could record them, and that's really the goal. Is like, oh shit, get my cousin in here, lay down some guitar tracks.
Hell yeah, jam sesh.
So yeah, that's out of the room. Oh yeah, top shelf. Another Korg, the Volca kick. In the Korg Volca series, I only have one. I have the kick, and I do bass drum with that. You can hear that right here. I'll isolate it, right? Oh, I turned my mic off. Oh, back to the Dark Star sounding like a fart. Here's... Actually, that's not a very deep setting. Here, let me...
Fart reverb.
Let me turn the oscillators on. But I feel like the Dark Star, people hate this piece of equipment because it doesn't do much. I mean, it's limited, right? I still like it.
Made for purpose.
It's got a cool joystick in the middle. That's probably the best feature. Okay, we were talking about bass, right? Yeah, here's the Volca kick. That's boom. Boom, 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 boom. And I feel like I've had the same step mode settings for like years. But we could change it. We could change the pitch. Where's that hi-hat coming in from? Something else. There's something else in there with it. But anyway, that's the bass of that Volca kick. Then we got a little mixer because all like 6 of these instruments are all outputting. So that goes into a Maker Heart mixer here, and then that comes back over to this Behringer mixer. Everything's like eventually, like I said, mixed down into the speaker.
Right.
Another Maker Heart just mixer, because there's so much shit on this wall. There's like daisy chained mixers, and these Maker Heart makes little 1/8-inch stereo, 3/5 millimeter regular jack mixers, and this one's a 5-channel and this one's a 3-channel. Then this is the newest piece of gear. This is the last synth I've bought, because I try to not, you get to the point where it's like buying more shit than I had time to learn how to use it, and it was like. It got a little overwhelming. So I slowed down after a couple of years. I finally figured out how to program most of this shit, so it wasn't like conflicting. And now I've allowed myself to start buying gear again. And Roland made some beautiful stuff. This is the Roland Rhythm Performer, the TR6S. So I used to have this a couple months ago down on the table because I was still learning how to use it. But now this is constantly in the mix here. This thing, Rhythm Performer, again, it's mostly drum stuff, but I love that it's got individual faders.
That's
so
nice.
I can pull the bass down and just do whatever these hi-hat sounds are. Or pull it all up. But yeah, it all sings together if I like bump all my settings back up. Turn the BPM down to like 80, right?
That's sick.
Goddamn mother...
So I guess that's fuck, did I get it all? I mean, we didn't go into like, I got XLR switchers, so at any point the computer seeing the microphone as the main input, I could hit a switch, and then the output of the Behringer is feeding. See, like I said, for broadcasting for the PPS, everything's coming through this little circular speaker 2 inches under the mic. But I hit this switch here, all of the sound is now directly injected into the computer as the input. So that's what I use when I record. Again, here you can't see off screen, I have a little Tascam interface that's a USB to XLR interface. I also run a couple pads and a dual transformer to isolate any noise. Now that everything's turned on, I'm hearing all kinds of noise in the fucking signal. But that's all right, because it's a noisy show and we're about to end it. After that tour, I can't fucking top it, man. I think that's, I really do think that's everything in here. Again, there's like
30 minutes.
There's like other shit too. There's like the Concert Mate 380.
Oh, that's cool.
I could hook him up at any. He used to be hooked up back here before, but I think I borrowed an input.
You got any pedals under the desk?
No pedal. The only guitar pedals I have is that G1 on that currently the bass is hooked up to, but usually the drums are. Fuck, what else? There's like 3 pairs of headphones hanging everywhere too that monitor different sources. It's really evolved over the years, but I think that about covers it. It's probably been 2 years since I did a kind of walkthrough, and I bet it's grown quite a bit since then. I know shit's mislabeled now because I've added so much gear. But one hell of a call there on this Valentine's Day, Blow J Simpson.
Thank you. Not my first, but it's been probably like 10 years since my last one.
Dude, good to hear it. Well, I'm glad you're still with us. I'm glad you're still viewing. Me and
16 years
Yuffie,
strong.
we're about to fucking head into, I don't know what the fuck's next on this game, but I'll find out offline. Thank you so much for calling in, Blow J.
Hell yeah.
Thanks
Appreciate
again.
the answer. 30-minute personal tour.
Happy that you can hit me with some samples of your own. Why don't you give me one more good one?
Okay, one more good one.
Yeah.
Send us out on a slow rendition of The Boys Are Back.
A slowed down version of The Boys Are Back. I love it, Blow J. Remember, it's Valentine's Day. Okay. Tell the ones you love how much you mean to them. Get a kiss and a snuggle from your pets. We sure do love you. We'll see you next time. Don't forget about the Olympic board games this Saturday. Oh, you're not going to want to miss it. Starting at noon, I will be there to regain my championship. Sure as shit. See y'all soon. Ooh, meow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow.
jacking off to this right now?